Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Tennessee Board of Regents online degree program, and we're fortunate to have with us to talk about the online degree program that has been developed by the Tennessee Board of Regents, the Associate Vice Chancellor, Dr. Melton. I'm sorry, Dr. Robbie Melton, and Dr. Melton will give us some additional information about her background, her education, and some of the things that were important in terms of eventually leading her to the leadership position on the online degree program sponsored by the Tennessee Board of Regents. And of course, Dr. Melton, let me allow you to do that by giving us some information about your background and some of the things that were important in terms of your career and eventually bringing you to the TBR and to head this specific program.
Good, and bless you. Yes, I'm Robbie Melton, Associate Vice Chancellor with the Tennessee Board of Regents e-learning initiative. In terms of my background, I'm an educator. I was blessed to be a teacher. And I'm one to really use a lot of teaching tools. So my career started in technology with the Apple IIe. A couple of years ago, and because it was so strange, they put it into special education, and I was teaching at that point, so I started using technology to enhance teaching and learning. From there, I went to the various universities, and in terms of Tennessee, I was at the University of Tennessee at Martin, where we had interactive TV, where I could see you, you could see me, we could talk together, and a long hit in the internet. And from there, I've been using that type of technology for teaching, learning, and for administration.
And so you got involved quite early in technology in terms of learning, and of course that's the cutting edge that we're dealing with now. As a matter of fact, that is one of the things that we wanted to talk about, because I think that you have a program, and I think we had you earlier when you talked about the online degree program, but I think that many things have happened in reference to that degree since as a matter of fact, it was sort of tentative when you first came by. And why don't you talk to us about that degree and some of the things that have happened with that online
Do you know that was only 3.5 years ago, and the Tennessee Board of Regents had just started looking into online. Well, I am so pleased to share with you on behalf of the Campus Collaborative, which is the Regents Online Degree Program. We have over 8,000 students totally online from 14 different countries, 26 of our states, and we operate 24/7. We have a virtual library, virtual student services, and 8 full degree programs where we bring college to you versus you having to come to us.
Okay, well, let's look at the specifics of that. You say you've got a virtual library.
Oh, yes.
See, explain all those things to people who might wish to become involved in that online degree program and how that works.
Very good. Let me just start by sharing with you. This program is basically designed for non-traditional students like us. We move around, we travel, we have a lot of responsibility that prevent us from going on ground. Well, this is another option. This is not to say we don't need on-ground learning, but this is another avenue where you, 24 hours, 7 days a week, can now tap into your college classes. So when you go to college, you have to go to the library. So we have the virtual library totally online, 24 hours. And again, it's full text, and we bring the books to you. Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, when you, but how does that? I mean, how does that work? The student simply on his computer accesses the library, and they can have access to the books there.
Well, when you log into our site, which is www.rodp.org, it brings up a whole virtual world of all of our campuses. And what you do, you click on the program that you would like to enroll in, and you are able to choose your university, college, or Tennessee Technology Center. So it doesn't matter if you live on the west side of Tennessee or on the east side. You select your home school and you register, and you're able to go right to the virtual library, to the virtual bookstore. We even have live tutorial online. And thus, where you have selected your school will offer and grant your degree. You don't have to worry about transferring. You just go right online via your computer.
Now, how many hours do you need in order to get a degree in reference to this? I mean, is there any difference in whatever?
Oh, yes. Now, for your associate degrees, it's the standard 60 credit hours. And for your bachelor degree, it's 120. But we also offer the Masters of Science in Nursing, the Masters in Education, soon to be a Masters in Professional Studies. But remember, our program is to meet statewide needs. So when the state of Tennessee has a need, whether it's in education or workforce, we're here online to deliver it.
And of course, Dr. Melton, let me stop for this first commercial break, and we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. The topic